Good evening, Draftaholics, and welcome to Draft Punks, the whole Gears draft channel on the internet. My name is Sam, and I'm joined for the very last Aetherdrift, just in time, as always, by Adrian Walker. How we doing, Adrian?
Yeah, Hulk smash this format. Waiting for players. That was fun.
It's been doing that lately. I keep trying to get a screenshot of it to send it to you.
Get to peer behind the veil of Arena.
Yeah, maybe Arena might be better if it was just code, you know? It's like the Matrix. I don't see it here. It's just see blonde, brunette.
You just see mana, fixing, dragon,
card draw.
Vehicle, card draw, stock up,
Hull drifter.
These
are the things I see in my dreams.
I can only imagine that this is what you see. Yes,
there we go.
We're in. Everyone's name is Filled Seat.
And we get a Colladin.
Is this good? Yeah, it looks good.
Boo, this guy's terrible.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, for starters, it's red-white.
Well, we know that you're biased. We know that. So
Red-white is awful in this set. I do like a Spike Shell Harrier.
We've picked this card so many. Have we picked it every video?
No. Don't think so. There is our friend.
Oh, yeah, and you know what? I would run it back.
Oh, me too. Give me half.
If our last video is us running this back, I would 100% do it.
Oh, if you haven't seen it, by the way, stop watching this video. Stop.
No. Well, hang on.
Close the tab.
Video
Close the tab.
Maybe is good.
Go watch number 3. That was the bomb of this format. I don't think I can bring myself to take on.
I could bring myself to do it. I could very easily bring myself to do it.
We'll find something janky to do with the Spike Shell Harrier. Don't you worry.
Sam.
They're all going to wheel. Unless anyone's doing push the limit, no one's going to take them.
Person to our left, open push the limit. You know it. And they first
I did it. Not too long after we did that last video. We hit the point in the format where I couldn't wheel push the limits or these things anymore.
So sad.
So I'm hoping that none of those people are in this pod because everyone's just excited about the new set, you know. So we've got a Gear Seeker Serpent.
I wouldn't say no to Gear Seeker Serpent. In fact, I would be inclined to say yes.
I would too. Leaves us nice and open. We could also take a Spire Mech Cycle.
I do like this card. I've drafted so many of these cards.
Yeah, it's good. And it's a free exhaust to go with our Rangers refuel.
It is a free exhaust. That's true.
And we never got to do the blue-red discard deck.
I mean, I did it so many times in paper.
Oh, did you?
I'm completely disenchanted by it. Even after much gnashing of teeth, the beginning of the set, I very quickly got over it.
Okay.
I love the Hell Ride.
Really?
Yeah, I think this card's sick.
I don't like this at all. I love blue-black, and I never play this card.
You pair it with the Wickerfolk. The Wickerfolk?
The Wickerfolk. It is good with the
Unstoppable.
Wickerfolk. I think I'm going to take the Lightning Strike, though.
Oh, okay. I thought this may have been a Mangler or a Sloop.
I could see Sloop. I could go for Sloop. If you've drafted blue-red a lot, do you like Sloop over Lightning Strike in these sort of decks?
Sloop's fine. Lightning Strike, I don't know.
It's not amazing in this format. Like, you're right that it's not.
A big part of me wants to draft a color combo that I've never done before, which is blue-green.
You've never done blue-green?
I never did blue-green. Hello. Okay.
Is it this you're helloing?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Hey, look, I actually didn't do the blue-red discard deck all that often. I usually did it when I tried to push the limit without having to push the limit and then never got there. And so you end up in this weird, discard deck, which happened a lot, to be honest.
I'd take this. 100%.
Deal. We're going to open a monument. Don't you worry.
Yeah, good. The celebrations are also good, but I do like the Buccaneer, and it's also an exhaust for our random
true, yeah.
synergies.
Yeah, this is kind of perfect, actually. Goes with the refueler and the discard. Great. I think this is up there for my most picked commons, because once I realized how good it was in Push the Limit, I started taking everyone that I saw.
That's hilarious. Aetherdrift, good.
I guess if we're going to go all in on this discard thing, we do this. I don't even think this is that good in the discard deck.
I loved it.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll take it.
Every time I played it on turn 3 and it like gums up the board, they can't attack, and you just sit there and ping them forever. Love it.
I'm glad you've had that sort of experience. Like, I would take starting column here.
Oh, okay.
But if you like this, we'll take this one.
I like it. I like it. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but I like it. Okay, Thopter's not bad. Neither is Aether Jacket.
Okay. Yeah. This discards.
Oh, that it does.
I've never played any of these.
No, neither have I.
I always splash a third color, and you just can't.
Yeah, wastes in your 3-color deck seems bad.
Yeah. But maybe today's the day.
I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
All right. We can probably get one of these later. Like, no one wants these.
No one wants these.
Oh, apparently we can get Thopterists anytime.
But we cannot wheel the thing.
Oh, true. Someone's pushing the limit. So I'm gonna grab this because we don't need any of this other stuff. Like, this is okay.
Yeah.
Let's grab some fixing while we're here.
Oh, or we'll get one anyway.
I guess we can. Well, actually, if we're doing a discard deck, I actually want this.
I kind of prefer the single mana cycle. It sounds bizarre, but cheap cycle felt like it was good, but we will pick Howler's Heavies up. We will pick them up. They go around last every time.
All right, fine. I'm going to take this and just hope that we get the push. Like, I think Howler's Heavy is actually just really good.
Wow.
That's fantastic. That's nice. Cool.
Sure.
Take me home. All right, what do we got?
Country roads, take me home.
Can we just get a Sabsunan? Is that really too much to ask?
I would splash green for Refiner, though. Refiner is crazy. Sorry, Refueler. Yeah.
Refueler is really good, especially if we've got
this
Refueler.
Yeah. Huh?
Why are they both Refuelers?
They're both refuel.
They really do. I wish we'd taken that starting column, but we'll get some fixing.
We have fixing. It's Rugged Highlands.
Chance we could wheel this, but not super likely. And there's just actually nothing we want.
Yeah, I was going to say, there is actually just nothing else in our actual colors.
Okay.
Once again, nothing we actually want in our actual colors, except for the kickoff celebrations. We could take that.
Yeah, do you want to try and wheel it?
Yeah.
Yeah, just like take a Midnight Mangler and wheel the celebrations.
Why not? Why not, Sam?
Oh, I don't know if you can hear that in the distance, but the police have been called.
Oh, no.
They're not a fan of this draft. So, I do love an Ether Siphon.
You do love an Ether Siphon, as do I. I do not mind an Ether Siphon, but I also do like a diversion unit. I'm a sucker for 2 mana, 2 power flyers.
I like this a lot as well, with Pies for Eyes. But there is this, which works really nicely with both of our themes.
So true, actually. God damn. I
can't believe I would ever consider taking a Buccaneer over a diversion unit.
I know.
I think I'm going to do it.
We could wheel the Buccaneer, maybe.
I mean, with the Thingo in there, maybe you've got a point.
I'll take a bounce spell. Love a bounce spell.
Off. I became a moment. I did not like this early in the format, and I eventually came around to love Momentum Breaker.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because I was never enamored by it. I was never, blown away by it.
The play pattern of any creature on turn 2, Momentum Breaker, start your engines, you lose your guy, go up to Engines level 2 was really strong. And then when you get to the tight mid to late game racy sort of bit, you just gain 4 life.
Yeah, okay. That's a good point.
It was a lot better than I gave it credit for early in the format.
Okay.
Well, second shot at a 0-8, but...
Ironclad looking good. The bootlegger is in contention because it exhausts. But
True,
I think it's splashing for something not particularly key to the game plan.
Yeah, and splashing for 2 drops is always a tad awkward.
Yes, I agree. Strike's nice. Strike's nice. So Sky Crash.
I like Sky Crash quite a bit, and there's a good bit of fixing here.
Yeah, there is.
But we are a little skint on removal.
We are.
So I think I'll grab the strike. I'd really like a Flood the Engines.
Me too. Sam.
Something to take out the big boys.
The big boys. Well, that does that. What does the jockey do again? This is when it crews a thing. Oh no, this is the kill you when you cast an instant.
And it's technically an exhaust payoff, but it's not a very good one.
No. Trip Up is great. It is removal and it cycles.
It's not the interaction I would hope for, but it's the interaction that we've got.
So nice we drafted it twice. And how about another Nimble Thopterist?
Straight to the sideboard.
Hey, look, you wheeled it.
But what if I needed to fill out my collection? Oh, never mind. I already got them.
2 mana cantripping artifact, Sam?
Yeah, I think so, because we've got a couple of vehicles that...
Yeah, we've got the Sloop, we've got the Ironclad, we've got the Refueler, we've got the Mangler.
We've got Gearseeker Serpent.
We do have the Serpent, that's true. Random artifacts are warranted.
Yeah. Do you want to have a guess as to my most drafted commons in the set? You know how I draft fairly well. Hull Drifter is... Hang on, I'm just bringing up the final list as we speak. But last I checked, Hull Drifter is number 5.
Number 5?
Yeah, crazy.
That's spicy. That's spicy as all get out. I think it's bad.
I think it's bad as well.
But good lord, is it spicy.
Yeah.
Big part of me wants the Ironclad. Big part of me wants the land.
Oh, that's a
big part of me also wants the Aether Siphon. Many parts of me pulling in many different directions, Sam. Help.
Are we an Aether Siphon deck? We might be. We don't have a lot of card advantage.
No, we don't. That's true. Well, we got the exhaust. We got the exhaust shenanigans.
Oh, sure. Yeah. We've got Refueler to draw some cards. That's true. But if we're constantly cycling a bunch of cards, having a way to just generate a bit of card advantage would be nice. Ooh.
Oh, Sam.
That's nuts. Yes.
This thing.
This thing?
This thing. This is why I want to be blue-green.
Oh, yeah. It's funny. It sounds like you've drafted the blue-red deck a lot. I end up blue-green in half the drafts.
That's so funny. Yeah, no, I ended up blue-red in the strict majority of my in-paper drafts.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, Aether Hive's good. Aether Hive is really good. But this thing's nuts.
Okay. Yeah, I guess it does just sort of kill them.
Yeah, I never got a chance to draft it either, so let's give this a go.
Okay, ooh, land. Relevant land. Very relevant land.
Yeah, good splash on. We've got 2 lightning strikes already, so...
Blue-green guy is nice, but not
Blue-green
super
guy
nice.
Is very nice, but... Yeah, I think I'm going to grab the fixing now. And we've got 2 lands that we could potentially grab on the wheel as well.
True.
I've only got 1 of these. What a win. So we could fuel the flames.
Oh yeah,
which has its moments, but I've not been super impressed by it. We don't get eaten up by it too badly.
No, we don't actually, and I can see it going. I can see it happening.
Yeah. All right, we'll take this. I don't know if this will make the final cut, and then we'll keep an eye on this in case we get, in case we want to push some limits.
Unless I push the limit. Oh, let's go.
Oh, no!
Sam? There are a few times in your life when you're going to have to not pick the stock up, and this is one of them. You are picking the shark. There are no options.
No.
I will stop my Audacity recording immediately.
Counterpoint. There are no times in your life where you're supposed to pass stock up.
No, it's the only card that matters. Look at the things it does.
I had to make you panic for a bit.
I would have stopped recording. I would have left you to finish the video on your own.
Look, I think that's just a win for everybody involved.
And look, and if you, the viewer, agree with Sam, then more power to you. I'm gone. See you later. It's Draft Punk now.
Yeah.
Just one. Oh, another artillerist? Let's go.
Okay, sure. Good evening, Draftaholics, and welcome to Draft Punk.
Yep. I'm Sam, and I'm joined to you this week and every week by no one.
By myself, yeah. All right, how are we shaping up? All right, we've got heaps of playables.
Just pick one of them bad boys up. Yep.
Yeah, so I think we probably don't need this. Or it's just
another mangler. Come on,
so many manglers. We probably don't need the guidelight matrix. I can probably trim that and the Gear Seeker Serpent. I don't think that one quite got there. And then we have heaps of 4s.
We do.
Do we want a Splash Refueler?
I absolutely do. I have never played with this card, and every time my opponent plays it, they win the game. And I just want to know what it feels like.
All right.
Whoa, double Gear Seeker. Okay.
Triple
Gear Seeker. We're going to be seeking some gears.
Well, we need more artifacts if we want to do that. But
Okay,
I could play. But I could put in
41.
I could put in all 3 manglers and the guidelight matrix and the scrap compactor, and then play the Gear Seeker Serpent plan. But this is a little tighter, a little.
Yeah, I was going to say I love this at first sight. Actually, I think this is kind of amazing.
And just 41 it.
Always 41. I don't draft any less.
All right, beautiful. I'm going to take a lovely looking screenshot of this. Last thing on my copy place.
Oh,
is the Mardu deck that I trophied with.
Wow, in Aetherdrift.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. Because we are coming to you live from the precipice of Tarkir Dragonstorm release. So
the police have been called.
The police have been called. Too many dragons. Marco on 1. Let's rock and roll.
It's a pretty good one. Yeah, we are recording this like mere hours before you will see it.
Which is rare.
True.
Also, this person's mission is to eat a taco.
Look at that.
It's pretty neat.
I've never seen that version before. And then do we mangler on 2, or do we just kick off to try to get this going?
I think it depends on what they play. If they don't play a 2-drop,
yeah, sure.
I would probably.
Yeah, let's kick off actually, because we really want to get this down.
Yeah,
turn,
true.
And I might discard
the mangler.
Yeah. Goodbye, my car. Lands,
Goodbye, my car. Oh, land.
Nice.
Look at that. Bang.
And good cards. And get to the speed
And get
going?
to 2.
Love it.
We're the best.
Okay, we're probably just gonna plonk a Buccaneer down next turn.
Or if they play anything scarier, we will lightning strike.
Yep, and then hopefully the turn after that we can go like loot with Buccaneer and either refueler or lightning strike.
Oh, we just slam Captain Howler.
True, also an option. Yeah, actually that might be better actually before we start discarding cards.
True.
Lots of options.
So many. Look, big shark, point at ocean.
It's the ocean.
Look, get it.
Oh, 3 mana removal on our 1-drop.
It's like we're winning, Sam.
Adrian, let me tell you about things you love to see.
And is that one of them?
It is, actually.
Do you know what I do like to see, though, Sam? Well, even more so, things I like to hear.
Oh, is it +1/+1 counters?
No. And this is, I'm kind of springing this one on you because you forgot.
Yeah.
We both forgot, actually.
Yeah.
Did you like the format?
It's question number 1 of the 11 question special.
You've remembered it correctly.
A hazard. I can't lightning strike that. I can bounce it though. So let's just get this guy going.
Agreed.
I did like this format. I did not think I was going to. Okay, here's my like overall summary of the format. It had really, really good draft and gameplay. Really good gameplay that was kind of just disguised by the terrible flavor that basically no one liked, and the total disconnect between the flavor and how it all played out. Their headline mechanic was start your engines and max speed. And max speed was a slow, grindy value mechanic.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Which is great, because that's great gameplay.
Yeah,
but
Sam
good,
loves
like
that.
it just total disconnect between like what we were, like what you expect, and then how it actually plays out.
That's funny. Yeah, I guess I never completely articulated that with myself, but you're 100% spot on. You okay.
Oh, wow. We could get a lot of damage in right now.
Can I hit you with Ranger's Refueler?
Yeah.
Exhaust Buccaneer, draw 2 cards, discard a card.
Oh, nice.
And then
Yes, it will work like that. Yeah.
and then cycle a Clamorous Armorclad to absolutely thwap them into the bin.
I think so. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so let's play this. It's possible that they're holding up the combat trick that gives
+4/+4.
No, the indestructible one, the black one.
Oh, okay.
Nope, not that one. This one. Draw a card, discard a card. I'm probably just gonna discard one. Oh,
Discard the mountain. Who cares?
Well, no, I need it to cycle this.
Oh, you do. Okay, discard the forest, whatever.
Let's discard the... Actually, yeah. Who cares? We're gonna win before we draw Refueler.
Pointed at Buccaneer?
No, I think I'll just point it at Howler. I mean, I'm gonna cycle again, so I'll just put it on 2 different things, but...
I mean, yes, good point.
This one's got Ward, which means that they're not gonna be able to get rid of it.
Oh, sure. Yep.
And then
just get in there and then cycle at instant speed? Okay.
Well, this makes it unblockable, doesn't it?
Oh, no, whenever it deals combat damage, we draw... Wow, we're going to draw cards.
Correct. In we go. Oh, it doesn't make it unblockable. I don't know why I thought that. Oh, well. Might be trading for thingo, whatever. Yeah, I guess if I'd put them on that combat trick, I thought I gave it unblockable for some reason.
Oh, okay. Yeah, whatever.
To blockers. If I thought about that properly, I might have held up the lightning strike. But it's that one. Who cares? We're geniuses, Adrian.
Yeah, so smart.
Triggers.
Go up a speed, draw a card. This is mad.
Yeah.
This is kind of sick. This is kind of sweet.
All right, and then next turn.
And next turn we can just kind of like go off on them again if we so choose.
Yeah, so we can cycle fuel.
Yeah, we can cycle fuel, we can bolt a thing, we can bounce a thing.
Yeah.
There's many things we could do, Sam.
So if they play just another Chonky here, then we bounce the Chonky, strike the Wicker Folk, cycle the Flames, get in for...
possibly win the game.
Get in for 10 and draw 2 cards? No, 10 and draw 1 card?
Yeah, seems good.
Bounce the Chonky has a nice ring to it.
Bounce the Chonky, nothing, they say. No, says the man.
Okay.
Or...
Oh! I love it. Okay, just start by cycling this.
What? Yeah, well, do you just want to go to combat?
Yeah, maybe we just go to combat first.
Yeah. Because we can cycle, strike.
So I can actually... Yeah, what if I just bounce off this... Cycle, if I hit a land, then they're dead. But this might be removal on this.
Yeah, which is why I feel like we'll just play reactively, because I think that's better for us.
Okay, so just attack. And
yeah, just attack and see what they do.
Okay, all right. In we go.
Because then we can point 2 triggers at the unblocked thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess, unless it's about to die.
Well, we can do this in response, right?
Well, no, because if they block Captain Howler, then we need to point the triggers at Buccaneer. But honestly, if they're pointing removal at the Buccaneer instead of the Howler, that's
more power to them.
Yeah.
Hello.
I think I'll just cycle again.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you.
They're done. They're off it.
Okay.
They don't want to play this.
They don't want to do that anymore. Well, what were we worrying about?
Yeah, just
would you
absolutely no reason.
seriously prefer a stock up in your deck, Sam? The answer is no.
As a general question?
No. Right now, compared to Captain Howler.
What about it? Or do you mean as a universal question?
No. This is right now. I'm talking about in the context of this draft and this deck.
Yeah. But that comes under universal.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
It does. This is in the universe of decks. This is a very
specific question, Sam.
This comes under the universe of decks. Do I need to explain set theory to you?
No. Okay, look.
The answer is yes to all of them.
Oh, he snaps it off. He loves it. I was thinking there might be a little bit of deliberation required, but no, he says. Well, we draw the mountain.
Why would we be deliberating? I think I'll hold on to this for the moment.
I agree. I mean, blue green. Oh, soul time.
Okay.
Oh, that dies. That dies to that. It dies to that.
See,
Buccaneer does not die to it.
Why would you stop deck? Yeah, the like the Buccaneer deck with the Fuel the Flames is kind of nice.
Let's show me more things
play another
with
X.
2 power or less. 2 power or less.
Two toughness or less.
2 toughness. That'll do.
Don't get Possession Engine.
Yeah, don't get Possession
over that.
Yeah, the line of Transit Mage get Possession Engine gets a little old real quick. Get Hold Drifter. Get something boring like Hold Drifter. That's fine. Right. Whatever.
Yeah, sure.
Shall we get our 2 for 1 now or later?
I kind of want to get Captain Howler down.
Yeah, okay, let's get Captain Howler down.
I guess I can attack? But they might double block? I doubt they'll double block.
The double block seems really bad for them. Yeah, this is a free attack. I reckon if you attack now, they just cop the 2. Yeah. This is the coward stream. We knew it.
I've done a bunch of those recently where I'm like, I'm just going to make this free attack because there's no way they take this bad block. and they do the bad block, and it like just makes me do things when I didn't want them to do. And I don't know whether I just got big brained. You know?
That's so funny. It's like, you know that meme that's going around, which is the normal distribution and either side having an opinion and the guy in the middle having the wrong opinion?
Yeah.
That's so that out of 10. Shall we get our 2-for-1?
I think so. I could go for max greed, which is I attack with just the Buccaneer. They block with Terror. I exhaust the Buccaneer.
Is fuel an instant? Oh!
Yeah. But
that could lead to a trade that we don't like, though.
Well, right. If they double block it, that kind of sucks. And if they just let it through, I only get through 2. Whereas if I just fuel the flames now, I get through with Captain Howler. So I think
well, no, they can block it and trade with Terror.
Oh, because it'll have 2 damage on it. You are so right.
Which is why I kind of like the idea of...
Oh, no. Hang on. No, okay. I'm going to fuel and then attack with Buccaneer.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, that's better. That's way better.
So now they have to either trade Pack Dog Terror for Buccaneer or I get a hit in.
And you get to draw 2 cards.
Correct.
What do you think?
Well, I get a loot and then a draw.
That's called drawing 2 cards. You just happen to discard a card in the midst of this.
You've got a good point.
Put that in the bin.
This is great. I love this.
I'm so glad you're saying that now. I'm glad that I got you there after the end of a format that Captain Howler is great.
Yeah, I think I've only played with this once.
Oh, is that a Midnight Mangler? Wow.
It sure do be a Mangler. Anything else with 3 mana? Monument. Okay, that's scary. All right, we're gonna have to get a little bit of a move on killing them, but we can do that.
I was gonna say, I feel like we've got that sorted.
Yeah, I guess I start by cycling Ironclad.
Yeah.
Trigger here. I'd love just a little bit of interaction. It's not interaction.
How about that? You could play in cycle. You can play and activate Buccaneer.
Yeah, which I think I will. Yeah.
God, we are steaming along.
We really are. Yeah, I think I'll just attack with Buccaneer now.
Yeah, sure.
And if they don't block it,
just cycle again.
Oh,
you want to play that guy? Oh, yeah. Well, let's get the double. Let's get the 2-for-1.
7? Yeah, great.
Sure. Discard another land.
Don't need that. Counter here. Target here.
Yeah.
Lovely. Goodbye, your board.
Goodbye, your board. And we're winners.
Looks pretty good.
Sure, we'll mill 2 cards. Oh.
All right. So we've got 7 in the graveyard. So they're a little way off getting us with that. We've got a pretty hefty clock going here.
There are board wipes in the set? Yeah, there are. But they're all in white, right?
They're all in white, yeah. There isn't really a black one. I don't think.
Hey, Sam.
Yes.
I guess I should give my answer for did I like the format.
Yeah, did you like the format?
I did like the format, but the format did not like me.
Yeah.
I would like to make that extremely clear.
Yeah. Okay, I think I'm going to play and activate this.
That's fair.
See if we can find...
Oh, find an Ironclad?
Yeah. No dice.
They're just copping
Still
it?
clock you for 8. Yeah, format and you didn't get along very well.
Yeah, I played this format every week at our local draft scene, and I think I 2-1'd twice out of 8 or so games, and either went 0-3, 1-2, or some abomination of 1-1-1 every other time. Did not pick up a very good record this format, but I did enjoy playing it, and I also felt like I didn't play a diversity of decks. I didn't get to draft a wide range of things. I just sort of got pushed into blue-red or black-red every single time I drafted, and was like, okay, well, I guess this is my life now.
With that said, because we'd finished basically every draft, and Adrian's hanging out saying, this format, man, it's not agreeing with me. But every single time you always
plays it for no value. You love to see it.
You really do love to see it.
Or is it double Grimbauble?
Oh, okay, sure.
Okay,
that's a lot of resources to get to.
That it is, yeah.
My turn.
Ooh, Sloopy Seconds.
Just a tad too late. Sloopy Seconds. We finally get to use that joke.
No, we've been using it all format. What are you talking about? Every time we see this in a pack, we say it.
Cool. I guess I'll just attack first and ask questions later.
And if we loot into a... Oh, that's not bad.
So they're probably going to Winter Wrath our board next turn.
How do they do that? Oh,
it's non-artifact creatures? So it just kills the Buccaneer?
It's pretty good.
You're on 2. 1 short of killing them with this.
Play the Mangler?
Play the Mangler? Yeah.
The Joseph Mangler? That's in bad taste, I feel. Maybe I should be making that joke.
It's the Mangalorean.
Oh, the Mangalorean. That's the card Joseph Mangler drives.
Ooh.
The network will get them there, but it will not give them the Wrath, and I think they are going to struggle to win now.
Okay. My turn. Alright, so I think I just play the Artillerist now, and then when I loot with Sloop, it'll drain them. And
Sloop Crew 1?
Yeah,
nice.
So this will get eaten up by the Winter, should they choose to activate it. But I think if they do that, they're just going to die, so...
yeah. I also think they're going to probably have to trade away Winter this turn.
Yeah, so if they... This is not optional, is it? Well, okay, no point thinking about it. But yeah, so I'm going to draw to 15. They mill... We're going to lose. We're dead. That sucks.
What do you mean?
When we attack, we will loot. So we will go to 15 cards in deck and 12 cards in graveyard. Then they'll mill us for 2. So we go to 13 cards in library and 14 cards in graveyard. And then they activate the final ability on the Riverchain Monument.
Well, do we then Ether Siphon to try and dig our way out of this?
I think I need to cycle the Artillerist.
Ah, okay.
So this sucks. We're actually going to lose this. Alright, cycle this Dingu. That
cycle that.
Doesn't help.
It cycles, though.
I can cycle it, yeah. I don't even know what we're digging for.
A bolt?
Oh, yeah, Lightning Strike. But even that's just 1 short.
Well, they have to block this turn.
Yeah, but they're not going to lose any life. Oop.
The Sloop has mana. Okay. Yeah, if we had played a 1-drop, the Sloop has Menace. Show me Lightning Strike. Oh!
Non-land permanent? Into their choice of top or bottom. No, they're still going to get us. Right?
Do they?
Yeah, because they just put
Read
it on top then. Right?
I mean, I guess it's worth doing.
Maybe they put it on the bottom. And you can activate it at instant speed, so I can't like do it in their draw step.
True.
And yeah, Lightning Strike doesn't kill them, so I think we probably just have to go for it. I can't see anything else that's going to do the trick. So, okay. Go away. God, it's so innocuous. It really kills you quite quickly in Limited. Yeah.
Oh, there was Lightning Strike.
Yeah. Pops it on top. Maybe they tap really badly. Come on, auto tap it. Do your thing. Yeah. Goodbye, deck. Oh. Alright.
Wow, okay.
Cool. Alright. All our favorite the rest of the 11 question special is going to have to come straight off the dome.
I remember it because I'm reading it.
No, as in like the answers to it. We normally spend a bit of time
yeah,
preparing.
that's true. What was your favorite comment, Sam? I know what it is.
I don't think you do, actually.
It was the one you said was your favorite comment. It was the red. Was it celebration kickoff celebrations? Is that what it's called?
Oh yeah, that was one of my most drafted. Yeah, my top most drafted were Guidelight Matrix, kickoff celebrations.
That's so funny. Guidelight Matrix. That's so funny.
Yeah. It's because it's colorless and it just goes in most decks that I draft. That's why it's number one. Kickoff celebrations, Flood the Engine, Night Market, obviously, and then Hull Drifter.
Night Market?
The land that can be any color.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think my favorite common was Pact Altera.
Okay. I can see that. Ooh.
I feel like in most sets that would have been an uncommon. And I'm so glad that it wasn't, because it just like enabled black to be able to compete with all the green decks.
Bastronaut doesn't come out on 1, but this is still pretty strong.
Still pretty damn good, yeah. My favorite bad common was Hull Drifter.
Hell yes. Yep, we did see it coming, but
do I even play this?
Yeah, I play it. What, are they going to play 2 creatures next turn? Come on.
All
right. For me, I think in hindsight, and maybe it was just because it was the best, the goddamn Wickerfolk. What a common.
Yeah, it was so good. So good.
I love a two mana flyer. I'm such a sucker for a 2 mana flyer. This guy's good. No attacks, they say. That's an interesting call.
It is an interesting call. I'm gonna just kind of go ham on them.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Crew 4. Yeah. In we go. You are in danger.
And then you can exhaust before damage. Yeah, nice. Draw a card.
Get a counter. Just do this every single turn.
Do that every single turn. Go to 3. Yikes. We're about to go crazy on them. Sure, have a 3-2.
They've got a 3-2, Adrian.
Okay, that's...
Okay.
They don't have an exhaust trigger yet. Well, you get in for 5? Sure, buddy.
6, in fact, but okay. I think we can race that pretty handily.
I 100% believe we can race that.
Hey, what happens if my thing gains double strike between the first strike and regular damage phases? You know what I mean? Like, what if I gave this first strike? Then it would deal first strike damage, and then I would have max speed, so it's got double strike.
Well, I guess it's, yeah. Well, then you just go to normal damage, right? Like this.
And then it would deal damage. That's kind of cute. Not that it's super relevant right now, but... Alright, what are we doing? I think we... It is not so straightforward.
I actually kind of... Do you know what I actually kind of like here?
What do you kind of like?
I like... Strike them up to max speed.
Oh, wow. Yeah, okay.
Activate Bastronaut. Oh, maybe that's not that good.
Yeah, that might be how we finish them.
Yeah, okay. Okay, well, maybe just play out Artillerist, activate. Oh, no, we can't. Okay, well, this is a good start at least.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe we just attack like this.
Yeah, okay.
And then we've got Fuel the Flames and Strike, and we can cycle heavy.
Yeah. Cycling heavy here actually seems quite good.
Do you want to cycle...
Do I want to cycle? Quite a bit.
Do you want to cycle, Sam? I was going to say, you could cycle in response to them casting something, like cycle targeting the Omnivore.
If I do that, they'll just crew something.
Yeah, true.
Well, plane very low overhead.
Jeez. That's landing in your backyard, I think.
It is, actually. It's here to take me away from this format. That's how I get transported to Tarkir.
Okay,
Hazard of the Dunes. Okay. Are you going to use it to crew a vehicle? Crew the wagon? Okay. Just attack with wagon?
I reckon they want to clown down on us.
Yeah. They might leave the 1-3 back. Okay.
No, just that.
Make your selection, sir.
Cycle.
Might as well do it now. This gets smaller. Would love a bounce off.
Yeah, bounce off would be mad. It's not that.
We're getting a bit choked on colors here. What's the game plan? Just attack with Refueler and see what they do. Attack with... I don't think I want to attack with Bash or not. Because I'll crew the Hive.
They will crew the Hive.
So I'll attack with Refueler and see where that gets.
I was going to say, do you want to wake up a vehicle refueler, draw a card, then have a think?
Well, then I will only have 2 mana, but I could Lightning Strike or Midnight Mangler at that point.
Yeah, which is kind of what I'm thinking.
Okay, all right.
Thank you, Islands.
Okay. Well, now I actually can't attack with Elvish Refueler. Although maybe they don't know that.
Okay.
I think I'm just going to play Midnight Mangler. No, that seems like a terrible use of our resources. So I can't activate the Refueler because it only works if you haven't activated an exhaust ability this time.
Ah, right.
So yeah, if I wanted to exhaust both of them, it would need to be in the other order. But we were trying to find something good to do with their mana. Or another red source.
Another red source would be peachy. But that being said, we have pretty good blocks against them, and I think they just exhaust Sky Streak here and then attack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I mean, they can exhaust Hazard.
Yeah. But yeah, they can't do a lot of this and crew the wagon.
Yeah.
And so if they attack with the wagon, I'll just put the refueler in front of it.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I think.
I mean, it is our card drawer engine.
It is.
But then so is refueler. Like, otherwise we're just chumping with Bastronaut.
Yeah. Which we could do if we're trying to just get them dead. Like, if they fully tap out here... Okay.
Well, they've made that choice for us.
Yeah. Now, so if they attack with just wagon, I probably need to put refueler in front of it. Otherwise, we take a 9.
Oh.
Nothing.
Okay.
They have chosen cowardice.
That they have.
Interesting.
I think they're going for the I think they want to exhaust engineer this turn.
Oh, okay, sure. So they exhaust engineer this turn and then exhaust hazard next turn.
Yeah.
And then they've got a big ol'
trampoline kill us.
Yeah.
God.
Well, I can now they screwed up actually because now I can lightning strike the engineer in response to its exhaust.
That's true. Does that mean we want to start by cycling Fuel the Flames?
Yeah, good shout.
Auto Tapper doing it correctly.
Doing God's work for us, yeah.
That's not it.
I don't feel lucky, punk.
Yeah, neither do I.
Cool. All right, let's just play Mangler and pass, I think.
Yep.
Go to combat.
And then they're gonna activate. They're gonna feel so smug about it too.
I don't think so. What was your favorite bad common?
Favorite bad common? Favorite bad common. Oh, I know it too. I know it. Probably Mangler. Is Mangler a bad common? I don't know.
I think Mangler's pretty good, but I take it as an answer. It was not like a top common in the set.
No. Sick. Okay, nice.
Oh, we're dead. Stupid card. That's a hot piece of tech. Pump out a few 1/1 Thopters, turn them into 6/6s.
Turn them into flying 6/6s. Are we dead?
We can't beat this. I don't think I've ever beaten this, and I don't think I've ever lost when I cast it.
Are they passing?
Sure.
No, they'll clap in. Okay, well, we survive to...
So we can draw... like, we need to draw, like, 2 things between our draw step and kickoff. That's one of them.
Hang on.
And actually, hang on.
They're dead.
Are they?
This has menace.
And we can get it up to...
We can get up to 5. We can pump
power.
it 4 times.
Adrian, they're dead. I've been saying it all
Unless they do have a removal spell, but, good beats, whatever.
And if... Yeah. There's no exhaust ability they can activate on board. Okay, I think you're
just
dead.
Attack with both?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, like
we're cooked. We're cooked in the air.
I'm just gonna do this. And if their removal is the punch spell, we've got the bounce off.
We do have the bounce off. Well, we don't actually.
We don't?
Because we need all of our mana to...
Oh, okay. I activate.
1. 2. 3. Good game, he says. Is it because you have removal? Targeting?
No, they're
punch
showing.
spell? That's bounce off. We never had a chance. Chance.
All right, good beats. Hang on.
That bomb.
Yeah.
Greatness. Now that's a bomb.
Damn, that was going to be really funny.
Wow, what a world. What a world we live in.
This is great. They're searching for the perfect response now. Come on, hit us with a good one. God damn, I thought we had that. That was going to be amazing. I got anything else good?
Hilarious.
That's awesome. God damn. All right, that was good content. What was your favorite uncommon?
Ooh, favorite uncommon. I really, maybe because I drafted, like, I could definitely tell you the uncommon I drafted the most, and that was Spire Mech Cycle.
Oh, right. Okay. Yep.
I drafted this card so many times. Just all the time. I think it's so hard to have like a great bit of context because I'm thinking of all the things that I enjoyed picking and enjoyed playing. And all of these cards are blue, red, and black. I played basically no green or white this set.
Wow, not playing green in this format.
Yeah, well, everyone else was, right?
I mean, that's a fair point, right? Yeah, totally. I'll see if I can prompt you a little bit with mine. My favorite uncommon, I think by far, was Transit Mage.
Okay, well, I was about to say Transit Mage because I drafted it a lot and it was fantastic every time.
It was so good. Like, it kept appearing in packs and people would talk about it as like, oh, do I have the things for it? It's a bit of a build around. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, you draft a Hull Breacher a Hull Drifter and
Hull Breacher's a different guy.
It is. It's quite a different guy. You draft a Hull Drifter and a Spike Shell Harrier, and then just a 4-drop something. Done. Now you've got this like amazing tutor guy attached to a body.
Yeah, and it curves so perfectly, like 3 into your 4-drop. Beautiful.
Yep.
Or you've already got a 4, play your 3, play your 4 in hand, and the 3 you played went and got your 5th drop. Great.
And then like every time they had to spend a Lightning Strike or a Grim Bauble on the Transit Mage, it felt like
you felt like a genius. You're like, well, I'm going to win now.
Yeah.
This is a little dodgy because it doesn't have blue in it, but I'm I've taken riskier hands, I believe, and so have you.
Are you starting to subscribe to the Sam school of keeping hands in limited?
Not completely, but elements of it.
All right, so we've got 8 blue sources that we need to hit by turn 3. Got a removal spell to buy a bit of time. The hand's quite good if we get there. All right. We might get yelled at for this one.
Well, this guy just...
That's an angry TV. All right.
Rocketed into the zone. We've got 2 lightning strikes. That'll kill a Scurryfoot nicely.
The asterisk on Transit Mage is, of course, push the limit.
Oh, sure.
But that was just like its own thing.
Yeah, like that wasn't a card. That was a deck.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah. It sounds like a joke, but I think that's actually true. Whereas Transit Mage just went in every blue deck.
Yeah.
And was amazing in every blue deck.
I agree.
Yeah. But shout out to Stock Up as well, my baby.
Stock Up was good.
Stock Up, I drafted 13 copies of Stock Up on Arena, followed by Transit Mage at 10. So Stock Up was like well ahead of that still.
Wow.
Well, this is not exactly what we signed up for.
This kills a pothole mole, though.
It does. I'm going to try to hit something else with it, but we'll see what they do.
Opponent's like, red-green player, huh?
Yeah. Wait till I see the Captain Howler.
In terms of patently insane uncommons, the Mammoth is up there.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
The elephant full of elephants, and the elephants come out and they pilot the bigger elephant to make more elephants. It's a little convoluted, but it makes sense.
Okay. I kind of really like this card at the end of the format.
Are they going to get a fourth color? Nope.
All right, let's just use our mana, because we're going to play Captain Howler next turn.
Yeah, we're going to draw an island.
Yeah.
That's not an island, but it's a start.
Probably going to attack next turn.
It's a nice intermezzo before an island. You know?
Yeah. Or we just kill them with this.
Or we just kill them with that. This is eminently possible.
No.
But I really liked Scrounging Skyray just because I ended up in blue-red so much, and this I think it was the best cycling payoff. Aside from the rare, but you know what I mean. As the 2-mana 1/2 flyer with the marauding Marco text.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I can buy that.
Was just...
Uh-oh.
Okay, yep. Big.
And it can crew the Path Cruiser. This is not good for us. I just love the whole string of islands off the top, please.
Yeah. Yep.
Otherwise, we're about to take a thwapping.
Island, please. Okay.
As we like to say, this is a pathway to islands. Yeah.
This is a...
Yeah, Siphon has not been ideal in this deck. I don't think we've actually cast it yet.
No, it's been great cycle fodder. Cycle into the island, bounce the thing.
It's cycling too. I think I'm going to play it and chomp with it.
Yeah, okay.
This is not great. Do you want to grab the old hypergeometric?
Sure, why not?
Well, so with 8 islands in 3 draws, like how likely were we to get there? It was like a little over 50%, I would guess.
What's the number again?
8 islands in 33 cards. We get 3 looks.
We get 3 looks. Okay. We are 57%.
Oh, okay. All right. I feel quite good about keeping the hand then. I block.
We're chumping. Hey, if you're gonna chump with a card, it may as well be a 1-mana card.
Oh, if we can rip the island. No, my bounce. I really needed that.
We did really want the bounce off. We're gonna rip the island now. It's just going to happen.
Oh my god!
This is how it all works.
Because we were gonna have. All right, never mind.
Okay. Well.
Okay. So it ends not with a whisper, but with a bang, as we get conked by.
I was gonna say get glonked by this thing.
Yeah. I'm not quite sure what my favorite bad uncommon was off the top of my head.
I mean, maybe your favorite bad uncommon was take it to the limit.
Nah, I think Push the Limit was actually good.
Okay. Favorite bad uncommon for me, I loved Tyrox. I wanted to draft Tyrox all the time. All I wanted to do was draft a 2-mana 4/1. I loved this card. I hated that. I hated that you thought it was bad. I thought this card was so good.
That's really funny. Can you stop? Just don't go across my screen.
Cycle for the island. This is it. There we go. It's an island by any other name, and I mean, I guess we got another turn in us.
I don't think we do. No, we don't. But we'll pretend that we do. I'm gonna name
Fuel the Flames. Yeah, that's
Tune Up.
bad-ish.
Tune Up.
Tune
The
Up.
the white reanimator spell.
Oh, yeah. The strictly better refurbish.
Yes. Because when I went through a period of drafting push the limit decks without actually having pushed the limit.
Oh, yeah.
So if I block there, shrink that down to...
It's not good, is it? It's not good. It's pretty bad.
It's fine. I'm going to cycle this. Boom. Got him. Yeah, drafting push the limit decks and just hoping that I would get a push the limit, which I didn't a lot of the time.
They're going to make that hexproof. God damn it.
All right.
No islands, Sam!
We never do an island. And so, like, a lot of the time that looks like you draft Detention Chariot and Thundering Broodwagon and that sort of thing, and then you don't get the push the limit, and so you just take 2 tune-ups.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And so now you are a, like, Thundering Broodwagon Reanimator deck.
That's fun.
And so, yeah, I played a lot of, like, Jeskai flavored, like, tune-up Reanimator when I didn't get there on Push the Limit. That became, like, my backup deck, if you like.
Fun. Speaking of uncommons, Dracosaur Auxiliary.
I was going to name that as my favorite bad uncommon.
I think it was good. I don't think it gets to be called a bad uncommon. I think it's good. And I think Sam is mean to me a lot of the time.
I think it was good as well. It was great to make fun of you, though. All right, let's claim some achievements. What are the next couple of questions on there? Let's wrap this one up.
Got a favorite archetypal deck?
Push the limit.
Push the limit. Yeah, I mean, come on, it is push the limit. I don't know because I only played 2 of them. But that's a lie. I played green black at the very first draft. So yep.
As the host of a Magic the Gathering draft YouTube channel, you should really draft more.
So true. Actually, I think I tell a lie again. I think I did draft blue-white 1 week, so I drafted 4 decks. There you go.
My favorite actual archetype was blue-black artifacts.
I was gonna say my favorite color was blue. I played blue basically every week.
My man,
not a bad problem to have.
Yeah. Blue-black was great. That was usually where I wanted to end up. And yeah, often splashed white, which we talked about in our tier list video. So, yeah. Did you have a favorite of those that you drafted?
I was really looking forward to the day that I got like really hooked up in the blue-red deck, but that day never happened. Blue-white was easily my favorite of the ones that I did draft, though.
Okay,
I think the time that I drafted with my blue-white deck, I was like, yeah, this is sick.
You know what the best thing to do in blue-white was?
What?
Use Mendicant Core Guidelight to copy Hull Drifter.
Yep. Yeah. Okay, yep.
I did that one a few times. I really like blue-white as well, though. The finale of our league in Real Human Meat draft, I drafted blue-white for the last week, and ended up in the finals. It was me and I ended up coming second in the league, and the guy who came first. It was the 2 of us in the finals.
That's pretty classic. That's pretty cinematic.
Yeah, it was cool. So yeah, I have now qualified for the Magic Mates Cup for the next finals, which will be later this year, so late 2025.
Yeah, Sam will return.
So yeah, we'll probably need to do a little bit more advertising of that one on the channel so we can get more people joining the live stream. But
yeah,
we'll let you all. We'll let you guys know when that's coming up, and hopefully we can get a few of you. Oh, a few more. We did have 1 or 2 people in the live stream last time, cheering on the punk. But yeah, what are the next couple of questions?
Next couple of questions. So, The one that got away. What did you wish you had drafted?
Oh.
I can answer this.
A Gearhulk?
Oh, is that your answer?
I never drafted a Gearhulk.
I drafted the red-black one.
Yeah.
It was good.
They all seem really good. I never played with one, which really sucked.
Yeah. For me, the one that got away was the color green. I played it very minorly in the first week of the format, and then I never played it after that. Color green would have been nice because apparently it was the best color. So there you go.
That's really funny. But yeah, I guess like you play primarily in pod drafts, and yeah, when everyone's fighting over green, and you know how to draft the blue-based artifacts decks, yeah, it's like reasonably common that you won't end up in green. The same was true for me. I did not end up in green very often in real human meat drafts. Yeah, I did a lot of either blue-black artifacts or red-black stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of feel you on that. You know what the coolest thing to do with this is?
Put it in your sideboard.
No. You splash for it in blue-red.
Oh, yeah.
Wrath the board, flicker your Hull Drifter.
Oh, let's go.
Or your Guidelight Matrix. I did that a fair bit.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah, you don't have to have a thing on the board. You can just flicker your value artifact.
Nice.
Love it.
Hell yeah. What was your favorite mechanic, Sam?
The Mario looking one, the white guy.
Oh.
The 3 mana 3/3. I think he was the best mechanic in the set.
I liked Doretti. I liked Car Doretti.
Doretti was a pretty good mechanic, yeah. Let's talk about the mechanics for a sec. Speed and start your engines, despite being named atrociously and like giving everyone the wrong impression as to what it was for and how it would play and all that, it was actually kind of fun.
Oh, okay. I kind of thought you would have the opposite opinion, but that's okay.
My only issue with it was I wish it scaled better rather than just being on or off.
Oh, like your speed can go up to 10 and you get like X effects.
No, even just that. I wish there were more things that did something at speed levels 2 and 3.
That's a really good point.
I don't know if that would have made for better gameplay. Like it's possible that just it having this goal that you've got to get to, and then the opponent can try to stop you from getting to that goal. Maybe that's better gameplay, rather than just like your stuff getting better every time you hit them.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
So yeah, but I thought it was pretty cool. Exhaust was a riff on a mechanic that we've seen before, and is always a good one. I think this is really good space where you can just pay a one-off cost, whether you want to call it boast or adapt or whatever we've had it before. It's great. I think it's cool.
Yeah. I mean, in the set, I almost don't think of it as a new mechanic. I'm just like, oh look, extra costs. They're here.
Yeah.
Pay extra stuff, get an extra thing. I liked the fact that yes, it had a name, and therefore there were things that cared about it. So that was pretty cool. Like that was that was better than the thing itself. Was that there were things that cared about doing this thing.
I think I agree with you. Yeah.
But it wasn't super hot on the speed mechanic. It felt 100% as you said, slow.
Yeah.
Not that that's bad, but like
He's my favorite mechanic.
Yeah, there he is, your favorite guy.
My favorite mechanic.
It felt like it also felt like the payoffs were either really minimal or really powerful. Like, oh yay, I can give everything haste. Or I can hit something, hit you for 2. Or I can tutor my limited deck for the best card. That's not bad. Or I can make a 2/2 every end step. Like that was the
Yeah.
the difference. So
you're right.
Not a crazy fan about it. But
often like a green-red deck didn't really care about getting to max speed, but black-red really did, and black-white really did, and they were just like a completely different deck once they got going.
Yeah, 100%.
So that made for some interesting like sub-game, right, where like the red-black player is going to get out aggressive, and so you've really just got to stop them getting to 4. Like, you'll make bad trades just to stop them getting to 4.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is true.
Which makes me kind of retract what I was thinking before about it scaling a little bit better, because that was kind of a fun little sub-game that came up in those matchups.
Yeah, good point.
Let's talk about vehicles, because there's been a bit of chatter in the community about how, like, vehicles once again were a flop.
I mean, they're
for the
not,
most part.
Yeah, they're like not as. It's so weird though, because we sit here and we go, vehicles bad, vehicles never as good as creatures. Why would I pay? It's like paying for a loan on a creature rather than paying for just a creature. It's like, here's my opportunity for a creature. I have the creature opportunity cost.
I mean, it's a little bit like, they're a little bit like auras, right?
I mean, yeah.
In that when you draw 2 vehicles and they kill your only creature.
Yeah, you sit there and go, oh, sick, mad, cool, nice.
Yeah.
But then there's the other side, which is the smuggler's copter's side, right?
But it's been a long time since then, right? There were a couple of busted ones in Kaladesh, and none since.
Yeah. I mean, that's a fair point.
I mean, Sky Sovereign's been reprinted a little bit, but yeah, for the most part, they just suck.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I feel like if you really want to push them, you got to make them come with dudes.
Yes, 100%. Yeah.
Like you,
and so like a Seeker's Chariot was insane.
Yeah, like so you cast Cryptcaller Chariot.
Yeah.
And it's a 4-mana 5/5 that comes with a 2/2.
Yeah, if like when it came in, you could optionally discard a card.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah. Like when it enters the battlefield, you may discard a card.
Yeah. Right, and so like even this one that has like a lot of high upside was not all that great.
No.
It could be. Like, it could be, but on average, it was not amazing. And you're absolutely right about the creatures thing, right? It was Broadcast Rambler that was actually pretty decent because it brought its own crew with it.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. 100%.
The Ether Hive was good because it didn't even need to be crewed. It just spat out Thopters for a little while, and each Thopter crewed the Ether Hive.
Yeah. Yes.
So, like, I liked the Ether Hive style designs, and I wish there were more of them that you could just play as an artifact, and they were a good artifact. And then sometimes you'll crew it and get in with it. But you don't have this annoying situation where you draw more vehicles than creatures, and it just like makes your opponent's removal awesome. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a really good point. Yeah, and now I totally get what you mean when auras are dependent on you having creatures, and so is vehicles. And now you have half of your deck dependent on the other half of the deck, rather than being strong in its own right.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, not only do you have to cast the vehicle, but you have to also have cast a creature previously, whereas the same is not true for any random 5-drop.
Yeah. So I think there's design space where they can find a sweet spot in Limited, and they got somewhere in this set. I think there were more interesting vehicles in this set than we've had in a while. But given that the whole set was about vehicles, a lot of people left disappointed because the vehicles suck.
Yeah, the vehicles weren't amazing. That being said, I will shout out Wizards for the art on the racer and their vehicle treatment. Those were sick. I was overjoyed every time I opened one of those. I thought those were so neat.
Sure.
Like a little ball dude standing next to a little ball car. Loved that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're 100% right. The vehicles continue as a thing to be a little disappointing.
Yeah. And so, like, I like slow, grindy format, so I was actually really happy with how things turned out. But I imagine anyone who wanted to come and do race cars broom broom would have been quite disappointed by the set.
Yes. Yeah. No, I'm with you.
Yeah.
And same goes for Saddle, I guess. It's a similar mechanic. It has the benefit of being a creature.
That's it,
all
right?
the time.
Yeah. I heard someone say that Saddle was like fixed vehicle.
Yeah. Yeah, when you just get enough extra effect.
Yeah.
For attacking with it.
I just liked how powerful it was in OTJ, but it does play pretty nicely.
Yeah, it's like your zero cost entry level is you paid for a creature. And that creature can attack.
And then like you need to tap down one of your creatures, which is a cost, to get a marginal benefit when you attack.
Yes.
And then you can scale that appropriately.
And in the case of Dragonstorm Auxiliary, an awesome benefit, Sam.
This one was pretty awesome.
It was.
Awesome.
Okay, yeah, I get you.
Thank you. But yeah, the interesting thing is like when we think vehicles, it's like this sort of thing that we think of. Right?
Yeah, 100%.
Good stats for the cost, but I'm now at the point where I think, no, actually, I think vehicles are better off being a cool effect on an artifact, and then just sometimes you turn it into a creature.
Do you know what they should have printed? They should have printed a pilot that's an O1 and had basically every vehicle make it.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So like a thing with pilot text, which is this thing can crew vehicles as if its power were 2 or greater, were like 2 greater than it is. Yeah. And then made almost every vehicle spit one of them out.
That's kind of interesting. And then you can make one an actual card and it costs 0.
Oh, let's go. Mem Knight is back, baby.
Yeah. That's actually really interesting. I kind of like that idea.
Because I like the fact that, yeah, like the pilot text, I like the pilot text, and I like that they sort of discovered it in between Kaladesh and Kamigawa. But
make them unable to block as well.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, give it an O1.
Yeah.
An O1. Or even if it's just like a random treasure token. It's not like a treasure token, but it's
a decayed zombie even.
Yeah, there you go.
It's just something that can crew the vehicle. You don't get to go wide with it yourself. You don't get to like make a million chump blockers. It's just for crewing the vehicle.
Yeah, it's just for crewing the vehicle, and then that's what you do with it. I feel like that would maybe be a solution. I don't know. We're now designing Magic cards, but
which is not what we're good at.
No. Cycling is a mechanic that exists and it's fine.
It's fun. Put cycling in more sets. I love cycling.
Yeah, like it almost feels like it's not a mechanic now. It feels so evergreen because we've had it so often.
And it's I want it more. Like it itself is great because it smooths things out and is just a lovely mechanic to play with. And cycling matters is always fun.
That's true. It's a good point.
Maybe I'm biased because like I love Living End. Living End's like my favorite modern deck of all time, which is like cycling.deck. It's even fun in modern.
There you go. Well, there you go. Cycling.
It's even fun to get your 5/5 hexproof and cycle it away. Because you know you're putting it on the battlefield next turn.
Yes. Well, after so much deliberation, Sam, least favorite card to see on the other side of the battlefield? Is it that one?
This one's up there.
Is it actually that?
No, probably not. I mean, like, we can name the best cards in the set, right? We can say Sabsunin and so on. Although I think I actually have, like, a significant winning record against Sabsunin.
Yeah, just flood that engine.
Because I draft flood the engine so much. Just turn her off. There didn't seem to be that many moments in this set where you've got a good game going and then they play Blur and the game ends. there didn't seem to be a whole lot of that. I did it to people with Push the Limit, but...
I mean, the World Ooze?
Oh, that one was... Yeah, good answer, actually.
The World Ooze? Yeah. There's the World Ooze. To be honest, part of me is one thing I would always strike dread into me was Elvish Refueler. I would see them play, and I'm like, oh no, they're gonna exhaust every single turn. I'm dead. The value is too much. I can't do it. So
that's a fair answer. I don't think I ever beat the Aether Spark.
Okay. Yep. Fair. That card that's got GT. It's got GT vibes. Like when you play it and when your opponent plays it and they do it, the thing that it does with it, you go, hang on, what?
Yeah.
Can I read that?
So
and then you read it and you go, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess that's how this works.
Yeah. That's really good. That's a good answer, actually. I like that. Outside of the world of rares and mythic rares, Haunt the Network, whenever it hit the stack, you're like, oh crap, I just lost.
Oh, sure. Yeah, okay, fair point.
That is one that would end a game very suddenly, or it would take a close game to no longer winnable.
Yes. Yep, that's a valid answer.
In the world of common, Pact Altera was always scary on the other side.
That's true. Like, it had the right stats as well. Like, it couldn't get lightning struck. It tended to hang around. You couldn't really attack into it with your 3-drop.
Yep.
Yeah, sure. If you're on the play and you played your Hazard of the Dunes beforehand, yeah, sure, you can attack past it. But even then, they've probably got some, random Death Toucher hanging around, so maybe not. I don't know. But I do agree.
And yeah, when it came down when you were already at, kind of 7-6 life, then all of a sudden you're like, ooh, that's going to kill me. Or if you're in a tight race, it just makes it impossible. Again, I really love that they put it at common because I think it added a lot to the format, but it was very scary. Yeah,
that's a great point. That's a great point, Sam.
This wasn't. Anything for you?
I feel like, the ones I said. The ones I said, plus Possession Engine a little bit.
Good answer.
Good.
Yeah. And it was so miserable when they chewed it up because you knew it was there.
It was coming. And you just had all of this knowledge that it was coming. Yeah. 2 turns, it's going down. And you're like, and it stops you in your tracks. Like, well, I don't play my Hazard of the Dunes now.
Right. I'm going to play out my second best creature. And then next turn, I'll still play out my second best creature. And then they don't play it. And then you and then you die because you're playing suboptimal things every turn. So miserable. Like, I was on the opposing end of that a bit. I was the one that chewed it up quite a lot. And you can see your opponent doing it. They're like, okay, I'll play this crappy 3-drop on turn 4. And you're like, okay, I'm just going to kill you because you're not playing good cards.
Yep.
Yeah. Very, very obnoxious combination. What's up next?
Well, got some favorite art, Sam?
Oh,
I have a very easy answer for that, but it's not a specific card. But I've already hinted to it. It is every single alt art treatment in this goddamn set.
Really?
They absolutely crushed it on the alt art this set, and it's like not even close to many other sets. I think Kaldheim has a second for me because Kaldheim's alt art treatment was fantastic. But, wow, I loved all of like the graffiti art Gearhulks, phenomenal. The like Ratfink, like wacky races, alternate treatment, which was seen on a few of the rares, I think. That was cool. All of the, like, Ride and their riders, loved it. I thought it was just delightful. Every time I opened one of those, I was like, hell yeah. And I mean, maybe that's because I have a soft spot for, like, car art. But,
sure. Yeah, it sounds like it really hit a spot for you.
I loved it. Like, when to the point where I opened the alt art Hull Drifter, and I was just looking at it the whole time and going, man, I just want to pick this. This is too cool.
Yeah.
And it was not in, and I think I was red black at the time, and I was not in blue at all, and I just wanted to pick it.
Look, I completely relate. Every time I looked at Hull Drifter, I also wanted to just pick it. So look, I totally get it. It's a very normal experience. In fact, I think you've taken your first step.
Thank you. I think there were a couple of misses inside the treatments, like which one was it? Demonic Junker was just kind of hilarious. Just like a little bit graphic design is my passion.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
But so many of them were just like just a crazy sort of dynamic art style, and I kind of loved it. I thought it was sick.
That's really cool. It didn't quite do it for me, but it sounds like, yeah, it just scratched an itch for you. That's really cool. I really like hearing that, actually.
Well, that's yeah. So that was for me. If we're picking a specific one, in the main set, I didn't pay too much attention, but I think something that like comes to mind immediately is I think it's a black card. What is it? I can't remember. You go with your one while I remember it.
Yeah, the art in this one didn't quite jump out at me. It just wasn't my style. It wasn't bad.
I remember. Yeah, how could I forget what it was?
Just didn't quite leap out at me. Just as I'm looking through a bunch of the art from the set now, this is probably a cop out, but the special guest Chrome Mox is really beautiful.
Oh, I can't remember that one.
Which continues a long history of Chrome Mox art being gorgeous.
That's a fair point.
I love the original Chrome Mox art. I don't go into the lore
about who's in the reflection of the Chrome Mox?
Oh, no.
Oh, that's a good one. Look at the reflection of the Chrome Mox in Chrome Mox next time.
In the original?
Yeah, in the original.
Is it Memnock?
There's debates, but yes.
Okay. All right. I'll give it a look. There's a little bit of nostalgia there because that was like one of the first like actually really powerful cards that I ever owned. I won it in like my first draft that I ever did.
That's cool.
Yeah, no, I'm a big fan of that. What's up next?
I can't remember card I was talking about. I was probably talking about the Speed Demon. The Speed Demon looked very cool.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just while I'm here, shout out to Ancient Vendetta for being one of the worst limited cards of all time.
What was that one again?
The one that like Surgical's a card from their deck.
Oh, that Surgical's 2 cards.
Choose a card name. Search target opponent's graveyard, hand, and library for up to 4 cards with that name and exile them. Then that player shuffles 3 in a black.
Do you know what I wanted to do with it the entire format?
Name Push the Limit?
No, name their splash color.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Because it can hit lands.
Yeah, but most of the time the splash will be off dual lands. Like, you're not going to get, like, 3 forests.
Yeah, I know. But I have this image in my mind of I tap 4 mana, I cast this spell that does nothing to the board, I absolutely ruin their day. I take the splash color land that they had in hand. I take the others out of the library. Their hand was full of cards from their splash color, and I ride off into the sunset on a rainbow.
I've changed my mind from what I said before. I actually don't think you should draft this set anymore.
Okay.
All right, what's up next?
Next question is favorite episode. There's no contest. We all know.
Push the limit. Push the limit. Push the limit.
And there was a chance at the beginning of this video where we were like, this could also be it, but it's not. It is not. Push the Limit was incredible. One of the better videos we've done, in fact.
Agreed. I think that's like that's on the all-timer playlist.
Like top 5 easy, I would say.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah, go watch it. Why are you still listening to this shout-out track? Go listen to it.
Because it's
we're not even in the shout-out.
Informative. Best card nickname or meme, Sam?
Oh, you start. You're way better at remembering
Sloopy Seconds.
Oh, Sloopy Seconds was great.
Yeah, Sloopy Seconds was really hard to beat. Loved us some Sloopy Seconds. What else is there to say?
I'm happy leaving it at that. Yep, that was the best one.
I mean, in terms of memes, me being really mad at Sam for not drafting the dragon. Also, me trying to force Joseph Mengele puns every time there was a Midnight Mengele on screen.
It's just wholly unnecessary.
I don't think I made this one on the channel, but every time I saw Keen Buccaneer, I was like, haha, Bean Cuccaneer. Very low-hanging fruit, but you know.
That's pretty good. There's a few Perla ones that we probably shouldn't mention on the channel in the new set that we're absolutely going to mention.
Oh my god, yes.
So,
is there anything else I can think of? No, I don't think so. Oh, Boom Mobile.
Oh,
Boom Mobile.
Yeah.
How could
Boom
we
Mobile
forget?
That's true. That was a banger way to start this set.
Very good way to start this set. I mean, look, not much else I can think of. There was the meme of
look, the thing
elephants
is
coming out of mammoths and piloting the mammoths. That's kind of fun.
It is supposed to be best meme, not we list every minor meme that we've done this set.
I mean, yeah, this is true. I'm just trying to remember. Just trying to remember the laughs we had along the way.
What's next?
Well, next, Sam, is the final question, the 11th question, as your hot take of the set.
I have so many.
You have so many.
I could rattle off just a whole ton of them. Yo, I hate this card so much. Get in the bin.
Because it's red and it's fast. And
No. See, I came back to Magic from my break with Amonkhet. So I loved the lore in Amonkhet. The story was great. The way it unfolded was great. The world was great. The last we saw of Hazoret was she was the last surviving god after all the rest had been slaughtered by Nicol and the Scorpion god.
Yeah.
Hazoret had her arm ripped off. And the last we saw of her was she led a huddled group of survivors from the city. I can't remember the name of the city, and led them into the desert. And we've never seen her since. And so I've been waiting 8 years now for when are we going to see Hazoret again? The Hazoret that has kept her people alive and found something in the desert and rebuilt their civilization somehow, wounded and maimed as she was. It was going to be great. What do we get? Broom, broom, I drive car now.
Start your engines. Hazoret is in pole position and got a new arm, and we're ready to go. Broom, broom.
What an absolute travesty.
Yeah, look, I do actually feel for you. That's actually, they did Hazoret dirty.
Like, I'm not even much of a lore guy. I normally don't care that much. So the fact that I'm upset by this.
Yeah, that's a big, everyone listening to this should take that as a big deal.
I'm getting this off my screen. Okay, hot take. I'm gonna go with one that just immediately comes to mind, which is Engine Rat was bad.
Oh, I don't know that was that hot. Was that a hot take?
Yeah, I don't know if it still is, but for most of the set, it was the top black common, and at times was the top common.
Wow! Whoa! Jeez!
Right?
I would never have picked this.
Yeah. Let me just have a look at what it looks like overall. Oh, okay. Looks like it. Oh no! Why is it just not showing up? Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah, top black common. And second top common in the set after Scurryfoot. By the stats, it is the second best common in the set.
God, you would never have gotten that out of me if you asked me to guess.
Like, when I saw that, I was like, okay, I guess I gotta try it more. I never got it. It was just not very good.
Yeah, then you put it in your deck, and your deck was full of 1/1 death touches.
Like, I get it that the format was full of big green chonkers, and so Engine Rat was good at just like trading with the big green chonkers. But like, it dies to a Grimbobble.
Yeah.
And then, which is like not an argument against the card, right? You've traded 1 mana for 1 mana. This is not a big deal. But when your plan was, I'm going to sit back and this engine will block this rat will block their migrating Ketrodon.
Yep.
When that happens and it gets removed, that's a disaster.
Yes.
Or like, you block with the engine rat and they play the +4/+4 trample.
Yeah.
It just like, I never understood. It was fine. Like, sometimes I put it in my deck, but I was never happy about it. And I very rarely picked them. Once I tried it a bit and was still unimpressed. So yeah, I don't get it. The stats are super high on it, but I am not.
Okay, well, you got a lot of hot takes. I don't know if I have many.
Oh, you've always got something heinous.
I'm going to go something heinous. I feel like we get to double dip on the hot takes this one. I don't know why.
Oh, okay.
I've just declared this as a rule. And this is just coming straight from the dome.
Yeah.
And I hope you agree with me, but Interface Ace was phenomenal and I loved it.
Oh yeah. I know you're a big fan of this guy. Yeah. I could buy that.
Second hot take, and I feel like you can have the hot take that sets us out.
Okay.
They printed a swordfish with a sword. There's a swordfish with a sword. It's Fearless Swashbuckler. And I feel like they didn't bring enough attention to it, and it's soul destroying. You really have to look closely at the art to figure out that's what they're doing. That it's a swordfish with a sword, and I feel like 99% of people don't know this.
That's really funny. That's really good. Okay, cool. I like that. That's a really good one.
Do you have give us a barn burner, now. Sam?
Engine Rat is sitting above Wreckage Wickerfolk, Packdog Terror, Grimbobble, and Spinout.
I don't get it.
What are we doing? No, this is... Oh my god. All right. Anyway,
okay, send it off, Sam. Burn it down. Let's go.
How do I phrase this? People get way too focused on the types of cards that do their thing well all the time, which in this set was the green cards. The stats on the green cards is fantastic. The stats on the green decks were fantastic. Everybody had a whinge about how strong green was. Blah, 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 blah. It's because the green cards were just good on their face. You play Migrating Ketrodon, you can't screw it up. You put it in your deck, you hit 6 mana, you play it, stabilize, you've got this. Same with Stampeding Scurryfoot. There's a little bit of decision making as to like when you want to do it and blah, 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 but like it does what it does. So when you fill your deck with green cards, most people, or even just the average drafter, will do well with them. And so then everyone complains about them. The whole point of draft is trying to put together pieces that can be more than their whole. If you like drafting just like good green chunky card, beat them, great, that's fun. But like Wreckage Wickerfolk is great because it's a 2-mana flyer that will get your speed going. It's a cheap artifact to pair with Packdog Terror and Voyage Home and all of your other affinity spells. And the Surveil 2 works well with the graveyard plans in black-green. So when you know what you're doing with a card like Wreckage Wickerfolk, you can build a combination of cards that is better than the green decks. And it irks me so much that people just complain about, or they just like focus on, this color's so good, this color's really strong. It's like an unbalanced format. I really wish people would focus on a little more subtlety in how draft works.
Boom.
There we go. Is that enough of a rant?
That's the format. That's it. Aetherdrift over.
That would bring us to the shout outro, but because this is the last one of the format, we're just going to skip that one over for this week. We will have a shout outro for a video coming out tomorrow featuring Tarkir Dragonstorm. So we'll shout all of you guys out, either on this video or on the most recent one before that. Sound fair to you, Adrian?
Yeah, comment on this video. We will shout you out on the next one. Tarkir Dragonstorm, get excited. Tell us your favorite dragon story. Tell us about your favorite dragon storm.
Tell us about how you would also pass Dragon Auxiliary.
No, don't. You wouldn't. We know you wouldn't.
So as always, if you want to be featured in the next episode, all you need to do is drop a comment on this here video. You can always share us on social media. And a big shout out to everyone who shared our pre-release guide. I saw a bunch of links flying around. I had some really good feedback from people both on that video and in person as well, which really warmed the heart. There's a buttload of effort that went into that, and you should still go watch it, even if you didn't go to a pre-release. It'll have really good stuff for you for your first couple of drafts as well. You can email us at the address that's on screen now. You can tag us on Twitter at this address here. You can find me personally. My name is Sam at calm_mirror.
You find me here at Walkerhead.
And Adrian, tell me, what do they call a werewolf on YouTube?
It's a werewolf, but they call him way better than he is because he seems like he's better alone rather than in tandem with other werewolves. And they focus on this.
It's a like and subscribe.